Actually, Luke, are we gonna have you do that? The updated version of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna have one in the chat if you want to see Luke doing that social experiment, and then 2 in the chat if you want Jubilee to do it also. Okay.
I'll do it.
Yes. Okay, so we didn't really get to finish off with if you have any sort of gripe with dating, anything dating related you want to get off your chest. Did you got an opportunity to answer that, right?
No, I don't. Like, what do you mean?
So at the very beginning of the show, I asked, and I wanted to give everyone on the panel an opportunity to answer this. Is there anything dating related you want to get off your chest? Recent bad date experience, just something general about men, general about dating. Anything?
I don't think so. I don't really like go on dates or like do any of that. I just.
You don't go on dates?
No, I just school.
Do you just hook up?
No.
Oh well,
no.
yeah. You've only been with
Yeah,
2 guys,
no.
so.
I feel like I've been like slowly putting in my input in like different places, so there's nothing really like major that I feel like I need to put out there.
Nothing that bothers you. Nothing that comes to mind.
Oh. Okay.
We've discussed.
With hookup culture, from what I've heard, men, if they are going to participate in hookup culture, need to understand the rules of hookup culture. And major issue is condoms. Guys who are hooking up with like other girls, they will try and hit it without a condom, and then the girl has to be like, can you put one on? And sometimes they have to like go make their friend get one. And like,
wait, so can you clarify a little bit?
Clarify what?
Well, so okay, you're saying, is this a situation that you found yourself in?
No.
So you're speaking on behalf of a friend that's told you about this?
Yes. I've like heard some stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not surprising to me that men prefer having sex without a condom, but so
Yeah.
what's
my issue with that?
What is your...
My issue with that is that with hookup culture, like guys are probably hooking up with multiple people at once. Maybe just like, I don't even know, but like...
Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, like they might be hooking up with like multiple people, and like you just need to be safe with that. And so like getting tested, condoms, like I'm like, as a girl, like I would want to be safe. Like I would hope that he would want to be safe as well. Like I just don't understand like why they would be so reckless about it. And it's honestly kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
So just so I understand, you've heard from female friends of yours that, because I mean, I'm just trying to understand what's going on. So they are having sex, but they're not using a condom, and then midway through sex, the girl's like, "Can you put a condom on now?"
No,
I'm
this
just
is
trying
like
to-
before.
It's like before. And
Okay,
he like
so before the sex starts.
yeah, and he'll like try to do it without, and then
When you say try, you mean he'll be like, let's just not use it. Like he'll say, try to convince her to not.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
that's my issue.
Okay. That guys don't want to use condoms.
That like
Or that they're not
Like
prepared.
guys who are hooking up with multiple
like
people.
I'm not one to judge people for hooking up. Like you do whatever you want, to each their own, but it's like you gotta protect yourself.
Sure.
Practice safe sex.
Yes, if nothing else.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely would say that as a guy, yes, it feels better to have sex without a condom, but if you're hooking up with a lot of women, probably for your own safety, for a few, STDs and also pregnancy risk, probably a smart idea to wear a condom.
Yeah.
But I think both people should be responsible for protection. I think
Like bring a condom too.
I mean, if
Like a female condom?
yeah, like,
no, well, I mean, actually, we have one somewhere.
Wait, those like I've never seen one in person.
Wow.
This is a female condom. You know, it'd be funny as fuck, guys, and I've mentioned this in other podcasts. You're hooking up with the girl, right? You're hooking up with the girl, and she's like, "Do you have a condom?" And you're like, "Of course, babe. I got you. I'm a responsible individual. Here
Gentleman.
you go. Here you go. Put it on." And then the chick's gonna be like, "What?"
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there are. In the back.
Wait, do you want to?
All you, babe. Throw this in really quick.
Yeah.
Get strapped.
Right? Like.
Wow.
I actually wanted to comment on that really quick. So, personally, I'm not big on hookup culture. Again, if I'm going to IV, I'm going to IV to have fun. But you know, if one thing leads to another, and I'm enjoying myself, I'm not going to deny it. And there have been people that I want to get with, and so I always stay strapped. Fellas, it just stay strapped. Who gives a fuck? Either you don't use it and great, you don't use it, or you use it and guess what? You still fucking scored, bro. Like it's not that big of a deal. Relax.
I'm gonna come in with a hot take here. I would honestly, for a one night stand, I would honestly rather just not even have sex if I have to use a condom.
Oh.
Wow.
So I'll like say, hey, I just don't. We can do other stuff, but I'm probably just gonna be like, I don't even wanna.
Well, I mean, that's like your choice, though.
Yeah, that is your
Yeah.
choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
probably
not
girls
gonna,
out there
I
like-
wouldn't like pressure the girl, but it
Right.
would just be like, I just don't.
Yeah.
Do you think
I
it's safe
don't
to get
wanna-
tested regularly, though?
Yes.
What's
Yes.
that?
Yeah,
Like,
do you
get
get
tested
tested
regularly?
regularly? Like after whoa. I can't even say those words. After each partner, like, do you go get tested again?
Huh? What?
Like after each sexual partner, like, do you go get tested again?
Yeah, like if it's the end of the relationship, I guess. If I'm gonna be, it's more so if I'm like, maybe the relationship's ended or there's someone new, like if I'm gonna start dating someone new, we broke up, whatever
Yeah.
it may be, then yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like, gotta be, even I've tried the thin ones, and it's just like, there's no going back. There's no going back.
I
Right, Luke?
I can admit that one. It's not the same.
It's better, but not safe.
Wait.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Yeah.
As safe.
Okay, I've heard this like a while ago. I feel like you would give me an honest answer. Does like an erection feel like if your arm is like fully like do that, like just put your arm out, like just
And, like,
clench
fully
it.
extend it.
Fully
Flex.
extend
yeah,
it.
he's trying to flex.
We're getting very close to doing a Roman salute here.
Oh,
Get the helmet back on really quick.
Ah, jeez. Yeah. Show me again.
It's just like
Thumbnail.
I heard this like when I was younger.
Got some German relatives or something.
It's like if you fully extend your arm, like fully like clench it, like all your muscles, it feels like an erection.
Wait,
but
can
without-
you do you know that thing where can you put your elbows
No.
together?
What?
Guys.
We're trying to protect the girls out
I
here.
appreciate
Chilling.
you
Look
guys.
out for
Thank
one
you.
another. Look out for one another.
You
The
almost
chat.
fell
It was the
for
chat asking for it. It wasn't me.
I'm offended.
They forced me to do it. Chat, you forced me to do it. Okay. So I don't know how we were. Okay, so we're talking about condoms. But yeah, I mean, definitely, I think both people should try to be prepped on that. But definitely,
he's gonna take that for later.
He'd be like, yo, I don't got one, but like, here you
Run that really
go.
quick. Just be like, hey, excuse me, I have a condom actually. Oh, really? Yeah, here you go. Put it on. That's on you. It's on you tonight.
You have to like fling it towards them
gotta
like a
feel like
card.
yeah,
The two fingers too.
Yeah, the two fingers
card
just
throw.
throw it out.
yeah. It's imagine though the first time with a new girl, she asks, "Do you have a condom?" Of course, babe.
It's like
I'm
so
responsible.
aerodynamic too.
Yeah.
It's
You
perfect.
should get some of the pesticide that they.
It's really
Like
like
the
the
one-
packaging.
pesticide.
Pesticide.
There's like you squirt it.
You mean
It-
spermicide?
Oh fuck.
That's for me.
Pesticides for plants.
Kill me. Oh god.
that'll
so
that'll
bad.
do some damage.
That'll
Fucking terrible.
That'll mess shit
Double
up. Big
homicide.
time. Big time. Yeah. So just moving along. So anything dating related you want to get off your chest?
Oh, I don't know. I think first of all, like, I'll fully admit it. I'm like not very mature. So like I think a lot of people aren't, and I feel like a lot of the issues that kind of come around with college is because no one's really mature, and half the people I know want a relationship and half of them don't, and it's always kind of like this in between thing. I don't know. I just don't really want a relationship right now.
Well, I don't think I can think of anything on top of my
Luke,
head.
anything for you?
I'm in a weird place, I think, because again, I just got out of a relationship, so I don't know if I want to jump into anything serious super quick. But at the same time, like, being in a fun, loving relationship is so amazing, and so I'm torn. I don't know. It's hard, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just spewing nonsense now, but I'm so in between.
But like, what do you look for? Isn't that the question? Or no, I don't know.
What pisses you off about girls or women?
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Red flags, women.
Red flags.
Yes.
Anything that just like you just want to get off your chest.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a pretty good experience with women, so no, not really.
Must be nice.
Really
Yeah. I think you guys, again, I think everyone sets their standards way too high. And like you were saying about, was it you that was saying something about social media?
I think.
Okay, yeah. So I agree with that one 100%. I think the fact that we can see these like gorgeous people and compare everyone else to them, it's like, that's like a 1 in 1,000 chance that you're going to actually see someone like that. And, they're probably, who knows, but because they're so gorgeous, they're probably taken advantage of, and they can be assholes. So, and it doesn't matter how gorgeous they are. If you're paired with someone every day who's an asshole, who's going to mistreat you, it's going to suck. Like, you can look at them and be like, wow, she's gorgeous, or he's super hot. But at the end, if he treats you like shit, it's like, oh, well, now I feel shitty.
You start seeing them as like ugly at like some point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like 3 months in is when you really see it.
I've
Past
heard
the
that a
honeymoon
lot
era.
with, like, all over social media. It's the 3-month rule.
The 3-month rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with friends too. Like in general, that works with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what this is, Brian? The 3-month rule? Have you heard of this?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's a Chris Rock joke about this or something, but when you're first meeting somebody, you're not meeting them. You're meeting their representative. So people are like going to be on their best behavior, putting their best self forward. But then as time goes on, I mean, some people, there's a continuity and they're just fantastic people through and through. But then there are definitely people that it takes a while to sort of see the madness, or that shit's just up front too sometimes. So definitely. So got a couple more questions for you guys. When it comes to dating and relationships, what do you bring to the table? And I want to start over here, just since we've been starting over there.
Over there.
Or Luke, we can start with you and then move around.
What do I bring? I think I bring a sense of like security, respect, and maturity. I don't think I'm a lot like people who are just gonna use, their partner, or they're just in it for sex. And I've been with, immature people, and I don't know how to like describe immature. Like, they're not forward with how they feel, or if you get in a fight, they're so quick to like blame you for it instead of working through it. I find it way more comforting to, like, if there's a problem, fix it. Don't let it just linger there and fade away. You need to like jump on that and fix it, especially if you want to be with that person. And yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm a responsible person. I have a stable income, and I'm good looking. So I bring all that. And I don't find myself as one of these fuck boys that are just going to treat you like shit and then leave. If I'm talking to you, it's probably going to be in it for the long run, unless, like you said, I don't get the vibe, or I don't fit the vibe with you, in which case I'll let you know respectfully, like, hey, I don't think this is going to work out. I think you are paired with someone else better than you are with me. So I don't think it's going to work out between us.
And you're always strapped with
And I'm always strapped. I always
female
come
condoms.
Yeah.
You should sponsor those.
Yes, Passante, whatever. Can we get the sponsorship, guys? We've been plugging this shit like a couple shows. So Yeah, and even if you just want to send us like 1,000 of these, that'll be cool.
Hand them out.
Yeah, we'll hand them out around Isla Vista.
Goodie bags.
The women need it. Okay, so, go ahead.
I think like I'm pretty mature, so like what I bring is like maturity, and in the relationship I feel like it's really important to motivate each other and then to become better. And also it is really important to think into different perspectives, because at the end of the day you and your partner might be coming from a different background, different story, think differently. So I think being respectful and think in different perspectives so like you can understand what each other are thinking are pretty important as well. That is what I think.
I don't know. I'd like to think I bring like honesty and loyalty and just trust in general and like be a good person, but I think I'm just still working on everything. I think I'm like a work in progress, so I'm kind of every day I kind of just try to be a better version of myself. I think that's what I bring.
As I've mentioned before, I've never been in a relationship, so I don't actually have experience with this.
Never been in a relationship. Oh yeah, your longest one was 2 months.
2 months.
The
2
talking
months.
stage.
Yeah, just like talking stages. So
And are you a sophomore at UCSB?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, but I feel like if I were to, I feel like I'm pretty like mature about things. I feel like I can be like, I mean, one big thing I have is like communication. So it's like, I feel like in a relationship, like I'd be pretty easy to talk to, like pretty reasonable. Yeah, I think that's something I could bring.
I feel like I'm kind of like the textbook girlfriend when I like become a girlfriend, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but like...
How so?
But like, if I'm like really, like if I'm actually dating you, like we're fully together and official or whatever, like I'll go like above and beyond. Like if you are having a bad day, like to bring you shit that makes you feel better, like something like to hang out with your family and like actually connect with like not just you but like the whole family. Yeah, like my ex's family invited me to like family gatherings like even like months after we started dating because I was just close with them.
Yeah, honestly, like everyone said, trust, like loyalty, communication, and like definitely like supportive. Like I will support you in like school or your job or whatever, you know.
I could agree with Vivi. If I'm single, I'm gonna do my own thing. But in a relationship, I will do anything to an extent. I mean, I broke that in the past, but I will cook you food. I will kind of do anything if you're, like I said, she said, like if you're having a bad day, like I will cheer you up. I will go out and go get your favorite snacks. You could just chill and just do everything. But for me, like I started my own business in high school, and I've been growing that, and I am on that kind of point in my life where if you're not doing something that you're working towards or anything like maturity type, I don't know. I definitely in that maturity level right now. I mean, I'm not that old. I'm still really young, but I guess that's what I kind of bring. A lot of maturity in a lot of ways, a lot of security, trust, and a lot of loyalty.
I'd like to add one more thing too, by the way. I think in a relationship, and this is for me, I think it should be for a lot of other people. I get it if you like the whole clingy, you're my person for like forever and always, that's great. I think in a relationship, you are your own person and you're in that relationship to better yourself with that person's like contact and their presence. It's not like I'm controlling you all the way. If and like you guys all said, if cheaters are gonna cheat, like if you're gonna cheat, just let them off the hook. That's just break up with them right there and then. I fully agree with that, and I find myself a super loyal person. I would never ever do that, especially knowing how it feels. And so, you should be your own person and trust that they're gonna support you in whatever you do. And as soon as that goes out the window, I think the relationship starts to diminish a little bit.
I could agree. If someone doesn't support me it makes me feel really bad. I've worked my fucking ass off to get to
Yeah.
where I am. And if they don't, I'm like, you don't care about me. You're not going to support my dreams and my career and everything. But I'm going to support you with everything you do.
Yeah.
But if I don't get the same back, I'm not going to fuck with you anymore. Like, you just, it goes down and down, like, with my feelings towards you if you don't.
What's your
support.
business?
I do nails.
Nails. Okay.
Yeah. I've been doing it for like a little over 2.5 years.
Okay. Nice.
Got my clientele, all that.
So you would be upset if your partner didn't support you in
Yeah.
terms of your business?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I told? When you say support, what do you mean?
If they don't, like, if I show you my work and you're like, oh, it's cool, or if they don't, like, you had a really good day of work and you're really excited about it and like you're proud of yourself. If they're not proud of you, then I don't think that's a good thing.
Can I add?
Yeah, sure.
I also, so it's like not my business, it's my sister's. She does like events in town. I was talking about it, I think, before we started the podcast. They're like flea markets in town. And I feel like I usually like invite my close friends and stuff. And if I was in a relationship and I invited the person and they didn't come, I feel like, I say like too much, I already know. But I probably wouldn't like them as much if they like didn't come and support me.